Hi guys. So today we're going to be talking about inventing the future. It's your reading, but we need to check some vocabulary words before we start the unit, okay? So let me start with, hold on, let me put my glasses. Okay, so inventing the future. Entry fee. What is an entry fee? Okay, so entry fee is whenever you go over here, okay, to the movie theater, or whenever you go to a fair, you need to pay, okay? You're going to give money to pay so then you can enter. That is an entry fee, okay? Entry fee. It means you have to pay to get inside some place, okay? So, like remember the movie theater or the fair, you need to pay before entering, okay? If you don't pay, you don't enter, okay? Computer science and mathematics, okay? So remember, mathematics, well, very easy, okay? Mathematics. And computer science, okay? We're going to be mixing the two of them, okay? It's mix the two of them like in the picture, like I'm showing you over here. So then you're going to use the computer and mathematics to create something. You'll see why. We're going to need it in the reading. Earth and environmental sciences, okay? So the earth and environmental sciences check all of the earth, yes, and all of the other components that we have on life, okay? Yes? The water, the air, the animals, the plants, the land, everything, okay? Behavioral and social sciences. These sciences will check, okay, the behavioral. What is the behavioral? The behavioral is maybe you're happy, maybe you're bored, maybe you're sad, maybe you're happy again, or, okay, the way you behave, okay? Maybe if I'm mad, I'm going to break things. Okay, that's a behavior, yes? So behavioral and social sciences will study people, yes? Flora and fauna, very easy, okay? With flora and fauna, we're going to investigate about all of the fauna. Remember, the fauna are the plants, the grass, the trees, yes? And backwards, the flora, I'm sorry. And we're also going to investigate about animals and everything, okay? So flora and fauna, it's pretty much animals and plants. Energy and space, okay? So we have over here the space. And the energy, you know what is the energy, okay? The energy is everything that makes your cell phone works, your microwave works, your refrigerator works, your TV needs energy, okay? We need energy, okay? So energy and space. Inventions and innovation, okay? So invention, for example, this is an invention, okay? It didn't exist, so it's an invention. And then innovation might be, for example, this one, but the newest, okay? The latest hit. For example, PlayStation and the PlayStation virtual reality, yes? The invention is a PlayStation and the innovation will be the virtual reality, yes? Physics, okay, what is physics? Physics is everything that has to do with the way the air relates to the fall and, okay, physics, physica, everything that's physics, okay? Biology, okay, so what does biology investigate? Biology investigates since the smallest things to the biggest plant, the biggest tree, the animals, the cells, everything, okay? Chemistry, okay? What is chemistry? Chemistry is the subject, okay, where we study all of the components. What components? Like tabla periódica, you know? Yes? That is chemistry, okay, where we're going to be studying all of those components, okay? Food science, okay, this one is very important. Why? Food science, it's related about food, but also combined with science. So, for example, in the farms, okay, there are some farms, natural farms, and there are farms where they use the science to make the crops grow bigger, faster, yes? So in this one is when we mixed, okay, the science with the food. Electricity and electronics. Again, an electronic, yes, and the electricity, remember, is the one that gives us the power, okay, to turn it on, okay, the electricity, yes? And we're going to be checking a lot of electronics, not only this, but your cell phone, the computer, the laptop, TV, everything. Eager. What is eager, okay? For example, that girl is eager. This grandma is eager. Yay! Eager is to be very excited, happy about something. Odd. Okay, let's pay attention in odd. Odd, I put over here the numbers, okay? The odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and then you can go on. 11, 13, 15, 17, yes? Those are the odd numbers. Now, in the picture we have find the odd one out. This one is the odd one out because all of the other ones are the same, but this one is odd, okay? So you understand what is odd? Is when you say it's synonym of weird, okay? Weird. Accuracy. Accuracy, it means that you are correct, okay? Pollution. We have already seen pollution, okay? Pollution, remember, is everything I use and I don't know, no longer use and I throw it to the garbage is pollution, okay? Maybe if I throw it in the correct place, I won't create pollution. But if I throw it to the floor or to the garden or to the street, or we need to be careful, okay? Because we're creating pollution. Also remember the cars and the factories create pollution. Banana peels, very easy. You have it in the picture, okay? So it's, if I take the banana peel out, it's banana peels. Now, in this one, today we're going to be using skimming and scanning. Let's just read very fast. You already know the meanings. Skimming is a process of reading to get an overall view, to get an impression of the content. This is when you pick out the main ideas or messages. That's skimming, okay? Now, scanning. Scanning, on the other hand, requires you to look for a particular word or phrase. You can totally ignore unnecessary ones. If you're reading, you must be having or about to have questions to be answered. Just wisely choose what to read and quickly get what may benefit. So remember, scan is, if I ask you a question about the reading, you need to scan. Okay? Scan. Okay, the comprehension questions, we'll do it after the reading. So right now, let's go straight to your books. Okay, to the reading section, page 124. So, what do you think this guy is doing? Let's see. Over here we have a simple, we have something that he made, the computer, a screen. Over here we have some other letters. So, what do you think he's doing? Let's read. It says, a participant of the Google Science Fair showing his project. So, he's in a contest, okay? He's in a contest and this is his project. Now, let's read the content note. Remember, you need to read with me, okay? I'm going to read, you keep reading with me. Let's see what it says. There we go. Oh, sorry. The Google Science Fair is an annual global online science and technology competition for either an individual or a team. There is no entry fee to join the competition, and there are 3 age categories, 13 to 14, 15 to 16, and 17 to 18. Participants can create a project about anything, but it needs to fit into one of the 11 categories: computer science and mathematics, earth and environmental sciences, behavioral and social sciences, flora and fauna, energy and space, inventions and innovations, physics, biology, chemistry, food science, and electricity and electronics. In 2015, the grand prize included a 10-day trip to the Galapagos Islands, a behind-the-scenes look at Virgin's galactic commercial spaceline operation, and a US $50,000 scholarship for educational expenses. So, this is the context where the contest where this boy, it's competing, okay? And those were the prizes. There were good prizes. So remember, there were 11 categories where you needed to make your project, okay? The same categories we checked at the presentation, okay? Now, reading. Look at the photo and title. What do you think the article is about? So we check the picture, now the title, Inventing the Future. What do you think the reading is going to be about? Do you think it's going to be about like these type of things, inventions? Or do you think it's going to be about the future? What inventions we'll have in the future or in the present? Okay, so let's think about it. Now, scan the article. Who can take part in the competition? Who can take part in the competition? Let's scan. Remember, scan, we have the information. We need to look for that information. Okay, so competition. Let's see, competition, competition, competition. Over here is a competition for teenagers aged 13 to 18. So who can take part in the competition? Teenagers aged 13 to 18, okay? Let's make sure that you write it. Write it down in your book. Teenagers aged 13 to 18. Very good. Now skim the article. What are Brittany's and Elif's projects? So let's look, okay? In this one you need to remember, like kind of read very fast. So then we can go to the answer. Yes, so we have over here Elif and we have over here Brittany's. Yes, so what are their projects? Brittany. And over here, we have it in the first line, okay? And for Elif, we have it in the first line too, okay? So it says, Brittany, way to improve the accuracy of a cancer testing computer program. Yes, that's the answer. So let's write the answer over there for Brittany. And for Elif, it says, wants to reduce pollution, okay? So that's the answer, okay? Now, we're going to check the reading and then we'll check the language notes, okay? So right now for the reading, remember, listen and read.
Unit 12, Truck 2-51.
Inventing the future. Imagine you can change the world by asking yourself 3 questions. What do I love? What am I good at? What do I want to change? The Google Science Fair is a competition for teenagers aged 13 to 18. It wants them to create a project by thinking about these questions. Google hopes this competition is going to find the world's next great scientists. Brittany Wenger, 17, found a way to improve the accuracy of a cancer testing computer program. This program is successful about 97% of the time. Unlike other similar programs, Brittany's program is trained. When her program does tests, it learns from experience and becomes better. Brittany plans to introduce her invention to hospitals one day. She also volunteers with a group called Made with Code. She shows other girls how they can achieve their dreams through computer programming. Turkish teenager Elif Bilgin wants to reduce pollution. So she spent 2 years doing research on making plastic from other kinds of materials. She wanted to make a new kind of plastic that people can use in everyday life. Now she found a way to make plastic using banana peels. Some companies are using Elif's plastic to make artificial body parts. Elif hopes that her plastic is going to replace normal plastic in the future.
Very good. Okay, so if you can see, these 2 girls created something very, very, very important for the world right now, for the environmental, okay? Yes, so they're worried about the people and the world, okay? Yes? The first one, Brittany, she is trying to help with a cancer, yes? Because her program, okay, is cancer testing computer program, okay? The accuracy. Remember, we check the accuracy, how correct you are, okay? Yes? And Elif is trying to reduce pollution by creating a plastic with banana peels, okay? We check banana peels, yes? So very good. Now, let's check the language note. Remember, you need to read with me, okay? Students are usually eager to sound natural in English, so they will often adopt gonna for going to in their speech. Gonna should only be used in informal speech and not informal speech and writing. Also, to use gonna, your speech must be fluid. So if you enunciate each word clearly, using gonna sounds odd. Okay, so over here we also have words that we checked in the presentation, okay? So gonna is like kind of a contraction for going to. You can say, I'm going to study, and for informal English, you can use gonna study, okay? But as it says here, if you are not fluent or fluid, yes, with your English, if you don't talk very well, it sounds odd, okay? It sounds very weird. Very good. Okay, let's go straight to next page to our exercise. Comprehension. I am sorry, hold on. We need to go to the comprehension questions that we have over here. So these are the words that we checked. And now let's go to the comprehension questions. And it says, what does Brittany Wagner's computer program help doctors to find? You remember I told you that she was working to help with cancer. Yes, so cancer. Number 2, how often does the computer program fail? Her computer program. So in the reading it said that other programs fail, but her program is programmed to learn, okay? So if the program finds something that failed, the program will learn about the same failure, okay? Number 3, what does code in the program name made with code refer to? Okay, what does code in the program name made with code refer to? So what do you think it refers made with code? What do you think it's a code? Okay, a code might be, for example, whenever you're trying to buy something, okay, online, they tell you a code has been sent to your cell phone, and they give you numbers, or sometimes numbers with letters. That is a code, okay? It's like a password. Okay, so what do you think name made with code means? Maybe it means that, since like we checked it, okay, we're going to use mathematics and computer science, okay? Let me find my flashcard. So you're going to use mathematics, yes, the numbers, with computer science. Remember, it was a picture where there were a lot of words and numbers. So that might be it, okay? And number 4, what is LF's plastic made of? Do you remember? It's made of banana peels, yes? Very natural. Okay, very good. Now we continue with our student book, Comprehension. Answer the questions about inventing the future. Okay, so it's about the reading we just checked. So let's do them together. The first one is about inference. Okay, and the question says, the goal of the competition is plan science projects, support young scientists, or teach teenagers science. Remember, it said that Google wants what? To support young scientists. Very good, because it says that maybe the future scientists will be from this competition. Number 2 is about detail. According to the article, Brittany's program is better because it, remember I just explained, it learns from experience. Yes? I'm so sorry guys, because I marked it. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, so there we go. Learns from experience. Okay? Because remember we said that the program learns from the mistakes. Okay? Detail. Brittany made with code to teach other girls how to create computer programs. Sets up, volunteers with, raise money for. Over here in the reading it says. So it says that volunteers with, okay? She also volunteers with this group. Number 4, inference. The material usually used to make plastic is bad for the environment, okay? Yes? Even though we recycle, it's still bad for the environment. And the last one, vocabulary. The word artificial in line In the line, some companies are using LF's plastic to make artificial body parts. Mean, what do you think it's artificial? Non-natural, intelligent, or strong? Non-natural. Very good. Okay, it means that it's not natural, okay? But this one is very important. Imagine from the plastic they're trying to create body parts, like the ones, let's say for example, that somebody from the war loses a leg. They're trying to use her plastic to create the leg, okay? Very important. Very good. Okay, check. What do these sentences describe? She works with computers. Who? Brittany or Elif? Brittany, yes. Because Elif is the word for the plastic. She was successful in inventing something useful. Elif, the plastic with banana peels, very good. She wants hospitals to use her invention. Brittany, because Brittany, remember, is working on a program to check cancer, okay? She wants to protect the environment. Elif, because she's using the banana peels, very good. Now, let's go straight to the critical thinking. Remember this one you need to answer, okay? You need to answer either on your notebook or over here if you have space. So, what do you want to change the world around you? What would you like to change? You have to think about something. I don't know, maybe for example, I would like to change pollution because it damages all of the world. All of the world it gets damaged by pollution. So I would like to change that. Why? Because if we no longer have pollution, imagine the streets will be clean, the air will be clean, we have a better life, we will have more plants, more oxygen, we will have the atmosphere will be better. So that's what I would like to change. Now, what would you like to change around you from the world and why? You need to write it. I would like to change what? And then why? Because you need to explain, okay? And then at last, we're going to do the writing. Write a short proposal, okay? Plan a class project or an event with a partner. Describe the project and your duties. We have an example. Together, let's read the example, please. Project proposal. We're going to have a sale of old items. We want to get people to recycle and use old materials. We're going to get everyone in our class to bring items that they have, such as clothes, books, and CDs. We're also going to make posters and flyers and put them up around the school, okay? So, what is this proposal? To have a sale of all items, okay? Because they want to recycle all of the materials. What would you propose for the school, okay? Let's imagine, I don't know, you want to recycle bottles, plastic bottles. So you need to work on that. You need to put the plan, yes? You need to write what will be the event and what is needed to do. You're going to write on your notebook, okay? Remember, on your notebook, you need to write this, okay? And that will be it, guys. I'll see you next class. And right now, you're going to go straight with teacher Rudy, yes? With teacher Silvia, you already checked the presentation with inventions, okay? So I hope you like the class. See you next class, guys. Let's go with